Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, your street stock A main is going to put one finger to the air for Mr. James Perkins. We invite you to join them in that right now. Stand up on your feet, one finger to the sky in recognition of longtime tech inspector, Mr. James Perkins. And now, this time, it's the wave lap. Send them off in style. Get up on your feet. Wave your hats, wave your hands, wave your friends, wave your neighbors. It's the Street Stocks at the Butler Motor Speedway. Bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel, door to door, down the back straightaway. Pick your favorite. Who do you think is going to take home the checkered flag tonight in the Street Stock division? Looking for the green. Here we go. Trouble already, top side of turns 1 and 2. Keith Hiller goes over the edge. He's going to try and bring it back onto the racing surface. He will park it top of turn number 2. Signal, we'll try it again. Your head starter Matt pointing at his head, telling these drivers, keep it cool. 20 laps the distance. So we'll reset them and try them again. Stetler, Dooley, your front row. Out of 4, green flag back in the air. Down into turn number 1, Bob Dooley at the point just like that, but Stetler's right on the back door off turn 2. Not going to let him get much separation as they go into turn number 3. Stetler right on the back door of Dooley as they come off turn 4. Stetler looks to the inside. He gets a little crossed up. That's going to allow William Brandt Jr. to look at the outside of that car. Not going to get it done this time around. Stetler maintains his... Oh, look out! Stetler around turn number 2. Lineup checks out. We'll go green out of 4. Green flag. Bob Dooley at the point. William Brandt Jr. on the back door now. So we'll turn them loose again. It's Dooley, Brandt Jr., Miller, Heath, McFeeters, your top 5 as they make their way out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Dooley at the point. Brandt Jr. trying to find some momentum to get around him. It's single file racing until about 15th spot. Then they go 2 by 2. Dooley setting the pace, battles for about 5th spot. McFeeters has it. Sadger trying to find a way to get around him in that 27. Then it's a cluster from about 10th on back where there's 3 wide racing up through the field. Bumpus and Carlisle slicing and dicing out of turn number 4 to make their way up. It's 3 wide again off 4. Beavard on the inside. It was Deshaw stuck in the middle with Reeve on the top shelf. A cluster into turn 1. They shake it out, though, between Sadger, Heath, and McFeeters. And problems off turn 2 for Carlisle and Bumpus. They keep it going in the right direction. Heath, McFeeters out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Down into turn number 1. Dooley continues to lead. William Rant Jr. got a good run off the turn number 2. Going to reel in Bob Dooley as they go into turn number 3. Carlisle gets loose off 4. He maintains the right direction, but he's going to lose 4 spots. Put Carlisle, whoa, trouble! Yellow flag, Ohio. Matt Carlisle, Cheryl Deshaw as we come out of 4. Green flag back in the air. Yellow flag on the Speedway. Sean McFeeters loses track of the racing surface and goes around at the top of turn number 2. Or it's Dooley, Brant Jr., Sadger, out of 4. Green flag back in the air. Brant Jr. right on the back door of Dooley through 1 and 2. Lets him know he's there. Dooley's going to drive away just a little bit down the back straightaway. Dooley, Brant Jr., Sadger, Heath, Bumpus, your top 5. Keith Hiller runs in 6th. Dustin Danke 7th. Matt Cornfed Carlisle in 8th. Cheryl Deshaw has 9th. And Andrew Sullivan rounds out your top 10. Whoa, Sullivan topside turn 4. He's going to make contact with that outside wall. S of Sullivan took the 4-wheel slide off of turn number 4 and found the outside concrete, and he's going to head right back pit side with that machine for the green off turn number 4. Green flag. Brant Jr. looked to the bottom shelf to try and make something happen. Couldn't find it off turn number 2. They'll stay single file right now. Carlisle gets loose off of turn number 4. He keeps it going in the right direction. Off 4, this time by crossed flags, 10 up and 10 down in the street stock feature event. In 8th, Mason Bevard 9th. Brian Judd in the 10th spot as we get set to turn them loose off 4. Green flag back in the air. Single file through about the 10th spot where it's going to be Judd and Carlisle getting around Cheryl DeShaw. Carlisle to the inside of DeShaw. Can't quite make it happen this time off 4. Mason Bevard, he's going to go around in 2. As they come off 4, green flag back in the air. Single file racing through the field right now. Sadger has trouble down the back straightaway in that 3rd spot. Glenn Heath has to check up. Couldn't quite get around him. Sadger manages to keep it in the right direction. Now Glenn Heath going to look to his inside down the front straightaway going into turn 1. Heath not going to have the momentum that time though. Now Hiller looks to the inside of Bumpus off 2. Can't make it happen that go round. Bob Dooley still your leader. He's got about 5 car lengths over 2nd spot, William Brandt Jr. Then it's Jeremy Sadger, Glenn Heath, Terry Bumpus, Keith Hiller, Dustin Danke, Brian Judd, Matt Carlisle, Cheryl DeShaw, and Sean McFeeters. Mason Bevard and John Reeve round out your lead lap field as they come back across the stripe with Bob Dooley at the point. Danke in the 357 running in that 7th spot has trouble in the top of 1 and 2. He manages to pull it back onto the racing surface. Hiller looked to the inside of Bumpus for the 4th spot. Couldn't get it done off turn 2. Bob Dooley with half a straightaway lead over 2nd spot, William Brandt Jr. Then it's 8 car lengths back to Jeremy Sadger, Glenn Heath, and Terry Bumpus as the white flag is displayed this time for your leader, Bob Dooley. Here he comes off turn 4, 4 weeks in a row, your feature winner, Bob Dooley. Half a straightaway lead, nobody was touching you.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can be beat. You know, we're having good luck with this car. We put it together last year just before the beginning of the year. It was a rush deal. We lost the motor when we came here last year. We only ran like 6 laps. We didn't race no more last year. I'm having a ball.
And you know, the thing about it is, too, it'd be different if people could say, well, he starts up front every time, but you were 3 rows deep tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I gave them guys shit last year, Zach. I'm not going to say I didn't. I gave Cornmeal hell for starting up front. I gave Marty shit for starting up front. But you got to take it when you can get it.
There you go. Congratulations once again. The most down-to-earth interview we'll ever have at the Butler Motor Speedway. 4 weeks in a row, your street stock feature winner, Bob Dooley.